I was walking on the pedestrian bridge heading to the entrance of the Yokohama landmark tower. The gate of the entrance is very gorgeous, an automatic, and maybe the best in the city. After all, just inside of it, the fastest elevator in the world, the Guinness World Certified, is in operation. The gate was opening slowly and politely. There should be people from inside. The people came out. It was a small woman, slightly lame, looked like 70 years old, having a cotton bag in her hand. Finished sending, the gate was returning silently and politely to its original posture. But the woman was not giving any interest, any thanks to the gate. It was a natural thing to her. A feeling of dignity was on her. I thought that this may be the figure that the peoples come through the gate of heaven on Jesus' day. When the gate of heaven, which is the most beautiful, the most majestic, the most glorious, will open, who comes in? Yes, we, who are misery, the lame, not good looking. Comparing with the magnificence of the gate, we are so tiny, unbalanced. But no one of us need not shrink or feel inferior before the gate. It is only natural that the gate opens to welcome us. We can be dignified face when the gate opens, because we know that Jesus died on the cross, and we believe it was only for me. There is no distinction in that grace. We are only a sheep there. Even someone was a lion in the world or was an earthworm. No need to be scared by the power of death there. No need to worry about the attribute of sin anymore. No need to be sick of wandering weakness anymore. We only see ahead to the throne of God. There is our Father, full of blessing and grace. He calls us, come near me. That day is a day of feast, joy, victory for the peoples who have longed for the heaven since the beginning of the Genesis. The learners arrive one by one. The gate opens and are welcomed into. Keeping to grasp this hope is the faith. How someone speaks well, how someone meditates well about faith. is good for us, but the more important thing is keeping in mind this scene that we are being led by Jesus' bleeding hand to the gate of heaven. You may have this experience to keep thinking about your special person. You took out his or her letter and read it repeatedly and repeatedly, or took out his or her picture and looked into it repeatedly and repeatedly. Why did we that? Because she or he was precious, was important. We are easy to forget that we are to come into the heaven, because the world we live in is such a world, mysterious and full of darkness, especially for us who think ourselves a stranger to this world, not an indigenous. Jesus knows it, so the Holy Spirit was given as a guarantee. Holy Spirit is the branding iron. He was poured on us abundantly, no discrimination. It is for we can remember every word Jesus has spoken, every act Jesus has done, till the day he comes again. Holy Spirit will live with us, eat with us, as the owner of our house, as the quiet customer listening to our conversation, sometimes as the best counselor, sometimes as the sincere friend, and the gate of the heaven. However, I have to say that there is a discrimination in the heaven. Are you frightened? But no problem. It's a wonderful thing for us. One day, when his crucifixion was approaching near, Jesus hears his disciples arguing who is great in the heaven. They did not know yet the unworthiness of the status of the world. The commandment from the mouth of Jesus was a storm. The greatest among you should be like the youngest, and the one who rules like the one who serves. This is the heavenly discrimination. Isn't it wonderful? Because no one of us is the greatest, nor the one who rules. In our heaven, the moment we think we're great, we become the young. The moment we wish to rule, we must serve. The church is the heaven in the world. In Jesus, we become free from the thought we are great, we are the ruler, and become suitable to the citizen of the heaven. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, it says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is kingdom of heaven." On the face of that woman coming out through the gate of the tower, actually there was something refined and magnified from the pride as the citizen of Yokohama, as she has lived loving her town, fulfilling her obligation, helping neighbors. Same pride. Do we have it? As the people who come into the gate of heaven. To the eyes of God first, no more we are tiny, but precious. Then to the eyes of the peoples not yet participated in salvation, are we not tiny, but precious too? Are we wishing more to have the character of Jesus overflowing from the deep of our inside? Couldn't we be more ignorant to the worldly magnificent things and put on the dignity of heaven longing person? How much do we have time every day to sympathize with the pain of Jesus on the cross? Are not we trying to erase the branding iron of the Holy Spirit, or trying to hide it? how much is our life must be filled with praying, thanks, and joy. How about our duty as a blessed first to the people who are not yet? Then that gate, a writer of Psalms called out, "Open for me the gate of righteousness. I will enter and give thanks to the God." Can we do it like him? We are promised we can. We have magnified the little giant, for whom the gate of heaven opens.